Only a few weeks ago, we were absolutely flying in the Premier League, looking for Champions League football. Now, we find ourselves with no goals in 3 games, dropping down the table. Can we still do this fairy tale season and get European football, maybe even the Champions League, or will we fall off into mid-table mediocrity? Let's get in to the video. Yes, lads, welcome back to the channel. It feels like it's been a while, even though it's not actually been that long. I did put out a Sheffield Wednesday one-season challenge. If you haven't seen that, go and check it out. Really enjoyed filming that. More of that to come. But this is the main goal. This is the main goal. Gillingham, this save, going from League 2 to the Champions League. So we are back on the Gillingham grind. So, as I mentioned in the intro, we were absolutely flying. Look at that run of games. That's absolutely superb. And then no goals in our last 3 games, which is very, very surprising. Granted, Arsenal and Newcastle away, very, very tough games, but still, that is where we are. So, what we're going to do in this episode, we're going to have 3 live games. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do the Spurs game, the Chelsea game, and the Villa game. I'll play Bristol City off camera. You know, FA Cup 4th round against the Championship team. I've already jinxed it now. You just know we're going to get knocked out. But we're going to play that game off camera and come back for the Spurs game before Chelsea and Villa. And then the next episode, it's going to be that final run-in of the Premier League season. Cannot wait for that. So, yeah, I guess I'll go through these games. We'll see how we get on, and then we'll come back for Spurs. Before I do leave you for a moment, let's just remind ourselves where... Oh, the game's updated. Do you know what? Why is there such a big space? I'm not going to diss Football Manager. A lot of people have. Listen, they're listening. They're trying to make the game better. Props to them. I think this looks better. And, I'm sure it will only get better as the season goes on. It's just nice to not have pop-ups. It's all full screen now. So there we go. Well, anyway, we're in 6th position, 39 points. We are 6 points off 4th place Aston Villa. It's looking a lot more unlikely, but we're going to fight till the end. So, and do you know what? That 0-0 against Brentford, considering they're 7th as well, not too bad. But I will see you back for that game against 2nd place Spurs. All right then, lads, welcome back. So, we managed to get through in the FA Cup 4th round, I believe it was, against Bristol City. But I tell you what, they gave us a half-decent game. It was a very tense game, obviously. I really sort of want to go as far as we can in the FA Cup. It's also another chance of European football. We've got to start thinking about that now. But 39% possession. I don't think we've seen a team dominate us like that for a while. Not, I think it maybe an Arsenal or whatever, but Bristol City, fair play to them. Won that game nice and convincingly in the end, though, in terms of the shots on target, etc. But yeah, it was a game that I was very worried I was going to come back to you with and say, yeah, lads, we choked. And then we bounced back in the Premier League. And again, the possession, I feel like we don't get possession. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just don't take this in as much as I should be. But we won this game 2-1. Pretty comfortable, I have to say. They never really looked like scoring. Their goal in the last couple of minutes, a bit disappointed to concede, to be honest with you. But it is what it is. The clean sheets, don't really mind them at this point. If we get them, great. If we don't, who really cares? Harvey Barnes, Louis Barry, been impressed with him so far in his spell with us. But yeah, 2-1 win against Leeds. Back to winning ways, all I could have asked for. And then we had a game against Norwich. Kevin and Gulo with 2 goals, Cunha with 2 assists, and then Figueiredo on loan from Benfica into Harvey Barnes to make it 3-0. They did come back with Josh Sargent straight away after kickoff. It was frustrating because, I don't know, we shouldn't be giving chances away like we did, but fortunately, at 3-0 up, I don't mind it if they are going to score. So that was that game there. Now, we are here for Tottenham. And just before we get into the Tottenham game, I want to just show you the FA Cup. So in the FA Cup 5th round, we've got Charlton. So here is all of the... Okay, that's the final. No, we want the 5th round. So here's all the games. You've got Man United, Arsenal. One of those 2 getting taken out. We've got Sheffield Wednesday. Shout out to Sheffield Wednesday on the last video. But there's not many great teams here. Villa, Liverpool, again, 2 big teams knocking themselves out. I quietly fancy us, which normally means that we're going to lose to Charlton here. But a League One team still in it. It's a very interesting... Sheffield Wednesday are in League Two. They're in League Two. They've had back-to-back relegations by the looks of it, and they're in League Two, and they're in the FA Cup 5th round. Mental. But yeah, so just looking at this, and we won't play this one on camera. We'll play it off camera, but a big chance for us to progress there. But anyway, time for this Spurs game. All right then, Spurs at Spurs. Very tough game. They are absolutely flying. I feel like so this is our 4th season. So the Spurs youth that comes through, just really solid. The young players that aren't quite where they're supposed to be in real life are now there. So they're actually in 3rd, my bad. But I forgot to show you guys the table. You'd have just seen it then. We have overtaken Liverpool again. So you never know. You never know. We're 4 points off the Champions League places as things stand at the minute, but this is an unbelievably tough game. I would happily take a point, no problem at all. Will we get one? We'll have to see. It's going to be a tough game. Up the Gills. Feels good to say that again. Up the Gills. Corner now to Spurs then. Come on, lads. Big defender, big header. Max Kilman over to Brennan Johnson, though. Still danger. Rough here, ball in, and it is 1-0. It's El Hilali that scores for Spurs. What a chance we just had as well. But Spurs, they're going to go 1-0 up here. And you know what? It is what it is. Spurs are a good team, and it's a corner goal. Kilman clears. There's no one on the end of it there, understandably. Brennan Johnson into Rough. Can we defend this a bit better? I mean, he takes his time with it. Ball comes back across, and it's just a nice goal. It's a nice pass from Rough and a nice finish. So, work to do, but I would not rule us out of this game just yet. Right, 2 minutes later, and then we might be getting ruled out here. Brennan Johnson whips it in. Big header needed. Danzo at the back post. Kevin Danzo makes it 2-0. What a crap goal to concede. 3 minutes. That's all it took. Brennan Johnson's free kick at the back post. Who's marking Danzo? Because it should be one of the big lads. I mean, it looks like a mix-up. Danzo rises highest. Can't really tell. And Dai, no chance. 2-0 down. Soft goal, that is. Soft goal. Way too easy for them to whip that in and get the goal. Now I'm annoyed. Free kick in almost the identical position. It's gone so fast. We're going to need a VAR call here to go in our favour. If we don't get it, this game is done. They're checking the goal. And it's been given. Let's have a look at this. It's a free kick in the same position again. So we're giving away cheap free kicks. Now, the ball comes in. Jacob Ramsey. That is ridiculously easy. Ridiculously easy. There's not been many frustrating times as Gillingham manager, but this is one of them. And my assistant has said, and I don't normally show you the halftime, but he says, I think our passing has been good. Let's keep that up. Are you having a laugh? This is as good as over. That's pathetic. We're 3-0 down, and we're going to come in and say, oh, lads, your passing's been good, though, hasn't it? God, I might have to look for a new assistant. I might be in the market for a new assistant manager there, because that is awful advice. Here is Andy Lyons. Yes, Andy Lyons is at left back. This is, Granite. Granite, that's poor. And we are susceptible to counter-attack goals as Mateus Tal gets the ball here. Come on, lads. Don't make this embarrassing. Don't make this embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Maybe it was already embarrassing, you know? And look, I need some perspective. I need to bring myself back down. We're in the top 4 race, but ultimately, we're definitely nowhere near the top 4. So the fact that we're overperforming like we are is so impressive. We might have games like this where we get turned over. I mean, I think they're crap goals. I think they're really poor goals. But regardless, these games are going to happen. And so I need to just bring myself down and just say, okay, it's fine. It's fine. Conference League. I'd love the Conference League. Let's just remain positive. Look at the situation we're in. And maybe this positivity can breed some chances. I'm channeling it here. Has any team ever come back from 4 goals with 20 minutes to go? I bet they haven't. But if it's going to happen, it's going to be my Gillingham team. Spurs are knocking it about. Knocking it about well. Carrera. Kudos. We've won it back. Hold on a minute. Let's go forward. Let's not lose it there. I don't like that high press they've got. Nunes does well. Into James Maddison. Former Spurs player himself. Here's Harvey Barnes. Back into Nunes. He'll shoot. He'll curl it into the top corner. And hold on a second, lads. Are we done? Are we done? Pause the video right now. Get into the comments. Tell me if you think we pull this back. Yeah, I know how I sound. But you just never know. Great finish. Now, hold on a minute. Let's see what we can do. Here's Max Kilman. 10 minutes to go. If there's any chance of this happening, we're going to need a goal, and we're going to need it now. Harvey Barnes on the ball. Finds Andy Lyons. Don't shoot. Nunes back to Lyons. Lyons will shoot. Oh, my God. Andy Lyons, I'm sorry. What a goal that is from Andy Lyons. We are scoring some screamers today. Now, I said don't shoot because Andy Lyons, I don't think he's got the capabilities to do that. But Nunes says, I've seen it in training. He must have done, because why has he passed him that back? Merritt could maybe do better. But Andy Lyons has just given us hope. I've changed the shape as well. Hold on a minute. Right, a couple of minutes to go. We're throwing the kitchen sink at Spurs. We might end up shipping a goal because of it, though, because we are so attacking. It's unbelievable. Can we win it back? Can we win it back? Come on, lads. Someone just put in a big tackle. Don't know why we're so deep. I've not asked you to be that deep. Go on, press. Doesn't look like it's going to be. Kudus plays it through to Brennan Johnson. It's a good save. And yeah, we're just not getting that highlight that we need, it feels like. We're just not getting it. A good second half comeback, though, I have to say. Credit to the lads. You know, we've won the second half. We've won it 2-1. I mean, we've still lost 4-2. So it doesn't really matter. And it looks as though that's going to be full time. And even a valiant effort towards the end, it does not matter. We have lost this game 4-2. So with that game, we still find ourselves, well, we're 5 points off Villa now. 0 goal difference. That's what I think is going to absolutely kill us. But we've got a couple of games to get through now, and then I will see you guys back for that double header against Villa and Chelsea, which could be absolutely huge going into the last part of the season. All right then, lads, here we go. As you can see, we beat Charlton 4-1 in the FA Cup fifth round. And yeah, convincing victory. I tell you what, though, when I play the second team, and I've obviously got the good lads on the bench, a couple of sprinkled into the first team, to be fair, but when I play that second team, my word, things get a little bit tight for us. Let's just say that. They were all over us, to be honest, at the start. And then when we did bring the big guns on, we managed to get the job done, which is good. But 4-1 win here, very happy with that. Now, there's been a bit of a change of plan. We're going to have to change what we want to do here. So if you look at that April now, look how busy that is. But we're going to play this Chelsea game as we said we were. And now Burnley's been shifted around, etc. So what we're going to do, I believe we're going to do the Chelsea game. And then I think we're going to do the FA Cup quarter-final. And I tell you what, we'll do Liverpool as well. And we'll know where we stand there. We'll know if it's a dream, the Champions League, if it's possible. In terms of the league table, where we are at the minute, we have got a game in hand. And we are now, it's not as pretty as it was, but win the game in hand and go on to 48 points, back to 5 points. So we've got to make sure we get this done. So this game against Chelsea, a Chelsea side that in the last couple of games, they've been all right. Very mixed bag there. Big win against Villa. Appreciate that, lads. Never thought I'd say that, up the Villa. But anyway, let's get into this massive game against Chelsea. Right then, lads, have a look at this team here. As you can see, Bravo comes into the side. The reason being is Matheus Nunes. He's been a revelation for us, but he is out for 6 to 7 weeks, as is Figueiredo on loan from Benfica. So we're going to be without some key players here. The squad is getting pushed to its limits. We might have to limp over the finish line, but I still believe we can. I cannot understate how much of a massive game this is. This is a huge game against a tough team in Chelsea. There's a lot of football still to play, but we have to make sure we get that points back to 5 between us and Villa if we have any chance of qualifying for the Champions League. I don't know if fifth place has any chance of qualifying. We'll have to check that with the coefficient points, but we're going to go with it being 4th place. So up the Gills. This game is massive. This first half, not been many chances. Here is the actual only highlight we've had. Max Kilman on the ball. Driving in. Love that from Kilman. Can he find a blue shirt? He can in Bravo. Here's Angulo. Finds it to Daniel, who's going to cut it across. And it's gone in. It's Kevin Angulo. And he's absolutely pounced on it. Bit of a controversial one. Will VAR look at this? Because Fofana is down in a lot of pain there. It surely can't be offside. Goal's been awarded, but very keen to see what happens to Fofana here. And was he marking Angulo? Is that why the goals happened? So Angulo does really well here on the edge of the box, plays it into Daniel. If I was Daniel, I'm smacking it as hard as I can. So I'm happy he didn't. And as you can see there, Fofana and Barnes tangle. And that means Fofana goes down and Angulo makes it 1-0. No offence to Wesley Fofana, but I couldn't care less. Up the Gills, 1-0. Can Chelsea, though, get an instant response? As Reece James here to Satapev, whatever his name is. João Pedro into Chalobah. João Pedro, lovely touch. Just Tim completely takes it away. Lovely football from Chelsea. Thank God it was Nicholas Jackson, but it is offside. But a sign there that this is the thing with Chelsea. They're such a good team. They're underperforming. They'll turn anyone over on their day. Free kick here. Harvey Barnes over it. What can he do? Good delivery needed from Barnes. It is good. It's cleared out as far to Xhaka, though. Here's Anderson, who, just about wins it back. Anderson, that is the most centre-back goal you will ever see. And, I absolutely love it. Let's watch this again. And 2-0, I can begin to relax. It's a decent ball in. Granit Xhaka plays it to Anderson, who doesn't react properly, wins a weird 50-50, and then just goes, do you know what? Let me just smash that as hard as I can. Anderson... I play centre-back. I play centre-back, right-back. That's the sort of goal I love because you know what? He's gone a bit of a nosebleed. Let's just smash it, and I'm all for it. 2-0, come on. Right then, 15 minutes to go. From when I last looked as well, Liverpool also playing at the same time as us. They're winning. So if we don't win this game, they leapfrog us. So even more reason to try and win it as Daniel. That's far too easy there. Chelsea coming forward. Let's not make it a nervy last 15 minutes, lads, please. And it looks as though, unless the linesman's going to get involved here, it's going to be a nervy last couple of minutes. It's going to be a nervy last couple of minutes here, and it is a goal. It's a bit of a frustrating one here because Daniel should probably do better. Ball comes back in, and it's just for a sea of bodies. In my opinion, we should deal with that. And now, all of a sudden... Chelsea have the chance to draw level and absolutely ruin our day. We need a goal desperately, in my opinion. I would love that 2-goal cushion back because I am one nervous wreck right now. Ndiaye plays short to Kilman. Into Bravo, who's done well this game. Stepped into that Nunes role really well. Vieira stressing me out. Louis Barry 1-2 with Ormbassa. Louis Barry. Oh, God. We might have to make him permanent. We might have to make him permanent because he has been such a good impact sub off the bench. So good. Vieira giving me a heart attack there. Ormbassa with the 1-2. He's still going to be useful even if he is leaving. And then Louis Barry just wraps it round Ederson. And I think we can begin to relax. I'm going to switch us to defensive. I don't care. I'm getting nervous. There's so much on the line. And this looks as though we are going to pick up a massive win against Chelsea. It's just one of the games I looked at and thought this could be a slip-up. And if it was a slip-up, it was going to put us in a really difficult situation. But we have closed that gap to Villa right back down to 5 points. Exactly where I wanted to be at the end of that game. I'm still convinced our goal difference is going to kill us. I really am. And I'm confused as to how it's only 2. Like, we haven't had that many pastings, have we? It doesn't feel like we have. But anyway, Liverpool keeping the pressure on us. What I will say is the good news here is the gap to Brentford, as you can see there now, 6 points and beginning to open up. So as much as, I'd be disappointed if we didn't now get the Europa League. That's what I'm looking at. Champions League would be great. Europa League, what we're hoping for, realistically. If we did slip a little bit further down, I can't envision us not having European football, but still a lot of football left to play. We've got 9 games left. So then, I will see you for this FA Cup quarter-final. We'll get this game against Burnley done off camera and see you back for that double header of the FA Cup quarter-final and a game against Liverpool where the top 4 is practically on the line. This is Gillingham Season 4. This is just what we do, apparently. So I will see you back then. All right then, lads. Welcome back. We are here for the FA Cup quarter-final against Southampton. But what we have to look at first is this game here. We managed to beat Burnley 1-0. We were all over them, deserved the win, hands down, but it just felt like one of those games. However, a man who we think is going to be leaving us at the end of the season, he's not happy, a great lot of potential on him, he got us the winning goal, and I was absolutely delighted. Just to let you know, by the way, he wants to leave because I couldn't find anyone from Kazakhstan. I mean, buddy, Come on, man. I'll get Borat. I'll do what I've got to do. Maybe we'll try and send him on loan. I would like that. Maybe send him out on loan. That would be good for us. But, as I say, we are here, and it is the FA Cup quarter-final time. And by looking at this, it's going to be Arsenal, unlucky Sheffield Wednesday. What a stint that was. Arsenal, Chelsea, you'd think it would be us and Villa. So some good teams left in it. That is very true. But let me show you this. And it's not what I've just... I hate this. Like, just show me my one. Do you know what I mean? I'm obviously on about the Premier League. But anyway, We are now 2 points behind Villa because they lost 1-0 to Ipswich. So, what seemed like a bit of a dream is now a very real possibility. That win against Burnley, you cannot understate how important it was. But before we can get excited about the Premier League and the prospect of the top four, we've got to go out there and beat Southampton. All right, then, here we go. Up against Southampton. Not a bad side considering they're in the Championship, but we are full strength. For the first time in this competition, I am taking it seriously. We've gone as best as we can with our team selection because ultimately, you know, the FA Cup, I very much like it. I love the thought of going to Wembley, and it's here now. It's the serious point of the competition. Yes, we've had a big, easy run. It has been easy, but let's be honest. This game here, it's a cup quarter final. Anything can happen. Up the Gills. Right then, Southampton have given the ball away here, and Cunha will pounce on it. Into Vergara. Out to Daniel. Looking for a good start here. Ball in is decent. Cunha, I believe it was that rose highest there. But it's the first chance. It's been a very cool... Oh, what? What? It's a penalty. It is a penalty. Hold on a minute. Who's going to step up to take this then? Matt, I don't even know what happened there. Are they going to show the replay? I was actually sorting my camera out. Vergara steps up. Vergara scores. And I don't know. Look, listen, I'm not sure how it's happened, but we're 1-0 up. It seemed a bit of a soft penalty. We couldn't really see in the crowd of players. Vergara, though, steps up here. And we've not been good with penalties. But that is a very solid penalty from Vergara. Sends Bento the wrong way. And it is Gillingham 1, Southampton 0. Cruise control. We're off to Wembley by the looks of it. See, I actually think that the FA Cup semi-finals shouldn't be played at Wembley. I'm a big fan of only the finals. As we come forward here with Vergara just over the bar. But yeah, for me, it should just be the final at Wembley. I feel as though it's a strange one to play the semis there. But hey, listen, we won't complain. First time at Wembley as Gillingham manager. And watch us lose now. I'm getting way too ahead of myself. Right then, second half. And it has been unbelievably quiet. They managed to have a shot. That's good for them. But it's been such a quiet half as Angulo wins that really, really well. Cunha now. 2 goals would just make me feel a lot more relaxed. Cunha... Yeah, it's been a bit of a nothing game, this. Nothing has really happened. No team has really had the better big chances. So I feel as though this game might be coming alive in the last 15, 20 minutes or so. And hopefully not in Southampton's favour. And that is full time. Look at that. Complete domination. And do you know what? When I talked about the goal difference earlier on in the video, maybe this is why. Because it's complete domination, but only 1 goal. And the goal difference, I fear, could be what's cost us in the Premier League. But anyway, we are going to Wembley. We're in the FA Cup semi-final. A massive achievement for us as Gillingham manager. Let's see who we get. I'm hopeful that we could get Villa. Villa have gone through. I would like Villa in the semis. And I'm just having a very quick look here. Gillingham have never, ever won the FA Cup. So, unless this is wrong, they've never won the FA Cup, which to me is such a massive chance to go and win something in the club's history. The first major honour in the club's history. We've got to make sure we do it now. We've got to. We've also just announced our intake of youth players. We've got Hudson Ashford here, who looks half decent. We've got Joanne Tiran. I've actually asked the board to improve the youth facilities because they are so bad. We've got below average in terms of facilities. So I've asked the board to do that. Let's see what they come back with. But another underwhelming youth intake. And there we go. It will be Gillingham versus Aston Villa in the FA Cup. Wow. I mean, I could have wanted Chelsea maybe. We've beat them twice this season. But I wanted Villa just because I couldn't bear to beat Villa in the final. Villa still yet to win a major trophy whilst I've been alive, which is really sad. But let's make it one more season. I'm sorry, Villa fans, but let's make it one more season. And most likely, Arsenal in the final. That's going to be a tough old game, that will. Right, this is a huge game. It is Gillingham versus Liverpool. Look at that Liverpool team, a super team they've got. And they are in 6th. We are in 5th. And if we win this game here, who knows what it could be? Could it spell Champions League football in our first season back well, I say back ever in the Premier League. So we are on the cusp of greatness. Liverpool stand in our way. They're coming to us. They're in our backyard now. So let's see if we can do it. We will have one eye on the Villa score, one eye on this game. It is going to be absolute carnage. I'm hoping, look at Arne Slot there, stood next to me. Massive game. Gillingham, where they should be, fighting for the Champions League. Up the Gills. Come on, lads. Schlotterbeck over the free kick for them. Been a quiet first 10 minutes. Gravenberch, I tell you what, I'm nervous. I am nervous. Lima into Leone. They'll knock it round the back. Schlotterbeck has it again. Come on, can we win it? We can't. Yildiz, a big talent here. Ball into Isak. 12 minutes in, Liverpool strike first. And I believe a win here actually leapfrogs them as well. So they will be above us if they win this game. Yildiz does Daniel. Daniel's maybe one thing he can improve on as he gets older is that one-on-one defending. Not exactly fantastic. Ball comes in and Isak, he's not missing from there. Liverpool 1, Gillingham 0. Nightmare start to this game. Right, can we get back into this game then? Max Kilman on the ball into Esquivel. So I've just checked. This result for them wouldn't put them above us. It puts them 1 point behind us. So it is really, we could at least a draw needed here. And we've just given the ball away to Isak, who's running through on goal. And Dye, come on, son. Oh, he's hit the post. Isak hit the post and we survive. Whoever gave that ball away there. Jesus. What are you playing at? But what a chance that was for Isak. I thought he was going to score. Right, massive second half needed by the lads. Find ourselves 1-0 down. This is where the season gets defined. It's games and moments like this. Andy Robertson here, the first chance in the second half in a really quiet game. They just... Oh, I thought that was a penalty. My word. McAllister, Gravenberch, we've just been unable to get anything going. We're having shots, but not very good shots. Dominic Szoboszlai in the box. Still Szoboszlai, and it's gone in. And that could be game over. That could be game over, and it's just far too easy. And this is where we're reminded that it's our first season in the Premier League and the level of quality that some of these teams have. I mean, they took off Isak for Ekitike. That should tell you everything. It takes a wild deflection as well. Past Ndiaye. It's going to take something special now. It's going to take something special. Here come Liverpool again. We've rolled the dice. We've made some changes. It just hasn't worked. We haven't even had a highlight in this game. We've been outclassed by Liverpool so far for exactly moments like this. They just pick us apart, play through us. Ekitike here. This should be 3-0. Oh, it's poor goalkeeping. And it is 3-0. And it is game over. Liverpool have done it. And we now find ourselves in a precarious position because the top 4 dreams could be over. The top 4 dreams could be over. A horrible way to end the episode. Daniel to Fofana. Fofana drives forward. It's too little, too late. And it doesn't matter anyway. Fofana there loses the ball. Doesn't even track back. Andy Robertson coming forward here. Liverpool forward in great numbers. Cody Gakpo. 4. We don't want 4. We don't want 4. It is 4. It's Dominic Szoboszlai. Wow. It's crazy, isn't it? Because we do so well against so many teams. And when we lose, we just seem to realistically get battered as well. Liverpool deserved winners here. 4-0, denting our hopes of the top 4 and maybe even Europe itself. Because goal difference now, I believe we might even be minus. I mean, we should get the Conference League still. We should get the Conference League. But as you can see here, we sit on -1 goal difference. 51 points, Villa with the game in hand. Yeah, it's a shame, but their squad is just so good. I can't be proud of the lads, but I'm proud we're in the position we're in. So here we are. What we're going to do, this is the end of this episode. We've got the final episode of Season 4 coming up. This will be out very soon. I'm ready to just get straight back in and record the next one, to be honest with you. So the game against Crystal Palace will likely play off camera. Same with Manchester City. We will do a Villa double header. Those games are absolutely huge. And then we will finish off with one of these, maybe even all 3 games if it's that close. That Liverpool result stings because let's have a look at the table. It brings them right back close to us. 51, 50, 53. Oh, wait. Burnley beat Villa. Crazy. Burnley beat Villa. Villa are bottling it. They're doing a Villa. What we can't let happen here is Liverpool finish in the top 4. It's got to be us or Villa. But obviously we want it to be us. But that is crazy that Burnley have beat Villa. So this is what I love about this save, because it is still wide open. There are 7 games to go. 7 games to go. Top 4 on the line. 2 points separating it. 3 points separating 4th to 6th. Right, lads, if you're enjoying this, let me know in the comments. Hit the subscribe button. Drop a like. The likes really help the algorithm push the video. So if you could drop a like, I appreciate that very much. And lads, as always, I will catch you on the next one.